Okay, so the first thing I'd like to share today is really just compassion. Um, I think it's something that's present for me the last 2 days is just remembering you're doing the best you can, you know, um, and just having that, just embracing your humanity, your humanness. That's the first thing I just wanted to share because it's present for me too, just as a reminder for myself, even. So that's the first thing. And then in terms of today's practice, we did some kumbhakas. So these are breath holds. And, I mentioned yesterday these kind of unique qualities to the inhale, the exhale. The inhale being enlivening, energizing, rejuvenating, revitalizing. Okay. And you can connect to your own, like you can observe your own breath and sense qualities unique to your experience of your inhale, right? You just don't need to just listen to my experience. You can have your own experience. So just connecting on a deeper level to those unique qualities to the inhale and exhale. The exhale is emptying, it's calming, it's grounding. So these are unique qualities, and it's similar with the breath holds too. So the inhale retention has the can is our connection to empowerment. So when we take a deep breath in and we hold the breath, that's our connection to empowerment. And then when we exhale and we retain the breath, this is the really interesting one. This is connected to the fear of death, which, as many of you may know from maybe doing a course of mine or even maybe just reading in yoga, this is one of the obstacles to our freedom is this fear of death. And one way we can work with that is through exhale retentions. Another way I like to work with it is just reminding myself that this body is going to die, like I'm going to pass away, and just being okay with that. It's just like I think Peter Crone had a great, or no, it wasn't Peter, it was Zach Bush actually. Zach Bush had a great one. He's like, it's we fear death, yet we're running on 100% death rate for humanity. So we're fearing something that is completely inevitable. It's not even like it's 99%. Like, you know, this body will pass away. That's just nature, right? Um, and we can embrace that process or we can resist that process. And with that, what comes to me as well is part of that is we really resist the aging process. This is a huge thing, right? We resist aging. We see the body as becoming fragile and weak and not good enough, right? Not good enough. Let's just leave it at that. Everyone wants to have the six pack and the big muscles and they want to have this. We have this idea of what a perfect good body looks like, and then people resist when they get old, right? When the body becomes old. And if you realize what's actually happening as we age, is the body is well, I can't think of the word, but essentially it is there is that sense of it's can't think of the word, but it doesn't matter. But basically, the reason that's happening is so the light of our being can shine through. So actually the essence of who we are, the body begins to disintegrate. So the essence of who we are can shine through ever brighter. Because the yogis say this body is a bit of a, it's quite heavy just to carry around all day. But actually, as we get older, it begins to get lighter and it begins to disintegrate, which allows the essence of who we are to shine through even more, which allows us to share wisdom. So in that sense, is aging not a gift? Is it really something to resist, or is it a gift? So yeah, that's a little bit on the body and embracing the aging process. And then, this actually ties, I didn't plan on saying any of that. This just kind of came to me, but this goes on to what I wanted to speak about today, which is this idea of success. So success is a funny one because success is an idea, right? It's just a mental concept that we've just made up. And my success is different to everyone else's success. We all have our unique idea of what success is, which we have accumulated throughout our lives through conditioning. And it changes, right? When you're 15, success is like, I'm thinking when I was 15, winning a football match, right? I'm not playing soccer at the moment. So that doesn't fall into my category of success, but I have new conditions, right? And we all have these conditions, right? And it's like, and for many of us, that means success is always in the future. It's always something to be attained. We're waiting for something to happen. Then I'll be successful. But if we're waiting to be successful, if success is something that is not now and it's in the future, that means until you reach that point, you're unsuccessful. I'm not saying that. That's the unconscious conversation that we have with ourselves. If success isn't now, that must mean right now I'm not successful. And it's something that I have to get. And this can be tied into money, job, finding my purpose, having kids, having a partner, going on holidays, all these things, right? Tied in, having a nice home, having a nice car, all these external, this image of what success is. And I mean, it's a complete identification with form for the first thing. And who are we really trying, like, what are we really searching for? What's going to happen that day that this life is perfect, right? Like what happens? I don't know. We think something's going to happen. Maybe we think we'll finally be accepted by someone. Maybe we think we'll feel good about ourselves. But as long as we're constantly coming from this egoic lacking and wanting more, you might achieve something in life and get this, that gratification. But very soon the ego will go back to, I want more. What's next? What's the next thing? And so it's realizing that who you are is success by virtue of your existence. The fact that you're alive is like 1 in 300 trillion. That's a miracle. That's success. And on a deeper level, success is a state of being. You can have all the riches in the world, but if you're not at peace within yourself, is a success. If you're not joyful, if there's no play, if there's no fun, is it success? If your health is like deteriorating, is it success? So this is about redefining what success is. Success is not a doing, it's a being. It's not what you do, it's how you are. It's the energy you emanate in the actions you take. So bringing in that essence of presence and aliveness into washing the dishes, then you've had a successful present moment. Instead of washing the dishes and thinking, what's my purpose? That's not success. That's trying to get somewhere. That's thinking that some other moment is more important than this moment. So that's success. If you're washing the dishes, you fully immerse yourself in washing the dishes. If you go for a walk, go for your walk. Go for your walk. Listen to the sounds of the birds. Observe what's happening in nature. And if you're experiencing an intense emotion, success in that moment is give yourself permission to feel it. Embrace it exactly as it is. That's in that moment, that's success. So yeah, it's kind of that's a little bit on success. And yeah, that's today. I'm gonna click stop and